Buongiorno everybody. I just want to continue videos about our utilities here in Puglia, and today I'm going to talk about water supply. So I'm going to talk about townhouses and apartments versus villas. So to talk about townhouses and apartments, our friends Liz and Aidan, they decided to move into Ostuni Historical Centre, and they have access to restaurants and bars and they have great access to nightlife. So they felt it was a better fit for them to be able to walk to a cafe in the morning, for instance. But they did originally have a villa in the countryside with a pool that was absolutely stunning. And in fact, they did a season of A New Life in the Sun on Channel 4. It's season 6, you should check it out. Really good episode. But recently Aidan and Liz gave us a tour of their townhouse and it's stunning. It costs them for their water supply from the mains is €25 and it's totally drinkable. So Liz, if you're watching this, you can fill us in on how you're getting on with your water supply from the mains. It's great that it's drinkable though, because a lot of water isn't, and I'll tell you why in a second. So in our case, we have a cisterna under the house, which is a giant water tank. And every few weeks we have to get a delivery of water by truck. And it pumps the water into our cisterna and it lasts for weeks. And usually we get a top up and it's about €40. But since we got the pool, did I mention we're getting a pool? Since we got the pool filled the other day, the pool will actually be topped up from water coming from the cisterna via a pump. So we had to get it filled all the way up and that costs €140. But this will keep the level of the pool high. There's two options you have if you have a villa in the country. Actually, three options. The first one is have a cisterna like us and keep it topped up with water. Second is drilling an artesian well, pozzo artigiano, which needs a permit. And depending on your sea level of your villa, we're very high up here. So to drill a well here is going to cost about €10,000. But it can be anything from 4,000 to 12,000 depending on the depth they have to drill. But you have access to water then, so you don't have to worry about costs really after that, apart from the electricity charge for the pump. So the pump will pump water into your cisterna, and if there's ever an electricity cut or anything, you'll still have access to water from your cisterna. Now you won't be able to drink this water, but you can fit a filtration system which will allow you to drink it. But you have access to lots of water then, so you don't have to worry about it. So the other option then is you could be lucky enough to be near an aqueduct, and if you're near an aqueduct then you're sorted altogether. There could be a local community around you, and some other houses get together and someone looks after the water supply, and then you're metered on your water supply. But it's basically on the mains coming from the aqueduct. So if you can get a